Zachy, what's up, dude? Hold on 1 second. Some guy, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're gonna do. I got a 44 bone, so we're gonna test it out. And I got a full inventory of gold. Why won't this damn thing? I'm trying to zoom the chat up a little bit. There it goes. There it goes. All right, hold on. Let me link Discord real quick. There we go. All right. Some guy. Yeah, I saw it, dude. I saw it was on there. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how it works, dude. So what happened was I had my um, druid at like 38, so I just leveled him up to 44 last night. It took like, I don't know, 30 minutes. So I went ahead and leveled him to 44. So we're gonna test it out, see how it works. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, man? What's up, Patrick? Glad you can make it to live. Yeah, it does actually. Dennis, what's up, dude? Dennis, it's been every day. It's sometimes twice a day. We've been going pretty hard for ladder. I told my wife earlier, I was like, it's only been 1 week since ladder's been out, and I feel like I've been streaming for like a month on it. Oh, hockey stick. Tommy, what's up, dude? What's up, Michael? No, it's just optimizing gambling, Michael. It's not. It's kind of a trick. It's optimizing like you use a level 44, so you can only, if you gamble a unique ring, it can only be one of three, versus if you do it at high level, it's one of nine. So it just cuts those numbers down a little bit. Zeki, probably. It probably wouldn't hurt. Well, I think I got. I'll use this Geeds I got from. Well, I wouldn't be high enough to make it. The Geeds won't matter. Edgebow might. Let's get all this stuff out of inventory. Alright, make sure we got clear inventory. What's up, JD? Hell yeah, Tommy. I think I've already seen all the episodes. What's up, Mike? Well, I take it back. I stopped watching the one in Alaska with what's that guy? What's the big guy's name that was messing up everything? Like Todd or something? I had stopped watching. I don't know. I don't know if it's still even running. Chico, what's up, dude? Tony. Wait, no. Tony Beats is the old guy that has like the crotchety old guy that has all the money already. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Hold on. Let me win one. Todd something or other was the guy that had gone up to Alaska that didn't know really anything about it. That's kind of what made the initial shows kind of funny because he kept screwing up. I think like his first season, they like got like 8 ounces of gold or something. It was kind of funny. I should be able to equip it then. My guy's 44, so we should be good. Cool. I'll give it back to you when I'm done, man. So, for those that aren't aware, this is a pretty common gambling tactic. Edgebow gives you reduced vendor prices by 15%, so it costs you a little less to gamble. That's basically all this is. Go back to a nightmare game. Oh, it's still going? Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I thought it figured it's ran its course. Something like that, Eden. Yeah, it's the 44, level 44 thing. I stacked up gold yesterday when we were streaming. And so my guy's kind of maxed out, and somebody had mentioned it. So I was like, let's try it. Let's gamble some. I had this druid. He was 38, so I leveled him up to 44 so that we could try it. Yeah, it does stack with Geeds. You can't at 44 you can't equip the Geeds, so it's not worth it. Or I can't do it. Yeah, at max after what's Geeds 70 or 75 whatever level. I always keep like a 15% Geeds and an edge bow for gambling because at 30% off makes this that's a lot of gold. Okay, that makes sense, Eden. Well, we're just gonna take a swing at it. I got 10,440,000 gold, so we'll just burn through that and see how it goes. I don't. The rings should be fairly inexpensive at 44. They're still four. They're still the same price. I thought the prices changed based off of level. Is that not the case? The items are cheaper. The ring and the amulets stay the same price. That's interesting. I didn't know that. What's up, Bob? I didn't realize that was the case. I thought everything scaled with the level, but that's not the case here. Rings always cost that much. But yeah, with another 15 off, then we're down into 30 something. If we had like a 15 Geeds. So we'll just buy a bunch of rings and see what happens. Yeah, I'm rocking the Spirit Shroud on my Sork right now, JD. Yeah, right, nameless. I guess you never know. Yeah, I just want to burn through this stack and just see if it actually happens. It'd be kind of interesting, right? Oops, didn't mean to disconnect from, but it's fine. It's not like you have to go searching for rings. FCR ring, nah, kind of garbo. Actually, I think I kind of need one on this dude. Where'd it go? Oh no, I want to keep that FCR ring. 15, nah, never mind. It's the rest of the stats are crap.
Greetings.
Oops. Oh, no, no. Wrong click. Oops. It's not gambling. Yeah, it's a level 44. Captain, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'd be curious, because, I mean, um, is it a trick that potentially the bots are using for SoJ's? Maybe. Maybe they're just running bots on Nightmare Andy. Just curiosity got the better of me. I wanted to check it out. Dual leech. Nice little dual leech low level ring. Anybody need a dual leech ring before I sell it? Bob, what's up, dude? It's kind of low, though. Yeah, screw it. Nobody needs some level 21 rings. You done for the week, Bob? I'm surprised you had to go in today, putting in 16 hours yesterday. That's kind of crazy, man. $2 billion's a crazy number. That's a crazy number for gold, because you figure a full inventory is 10 plus whatever character level times what, 100, or no, times 1,000, 10,000 times 10,000. So yeah, getting a billion gold's crazy. Transferring the gold around when you're at level 44 is kind of a pain in the butt. Too many transactions. There we go. That's an interesting thought, Luca. Yeah, if you're like running, well, yeah, I guess technically you could kind of, if you really wanted to min max it, you can do that where you get the unique ring drop of any sort off of Andy, that cuts it to one out of two. Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to seriously min max it, you could do that. That'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, I believe it's 11, Eric. I'm not 100% sure on that, Viet. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever actually tested that. Technically, it's supposed to be only one of the same unique in a game. I don't know if there's caveats for gambled versus found, all that kind of stuff. Who knows, man? What's up, Snipes? First unique ever? That's pretty crazy. Gonna seriously start getting hooked in, starts finding them uniques, and then pops one that's really good. Get that adrenaline pumping a little bit. Mm. I think the Terror Zone's Mausoleum again or something. Oh wait, no, it just flipped. It was Mausoleum last hour. Need a sell all option. Crystal Passage. Blah. Yeah, I don't really care for it. I mean, we tried to mess around with it a little bit. It's not that great to me. I'd rather farm cold plains just itself than burial grounds. The server rune drop yesterday made Moo clips today. He's pretty on top of it considering that was just yesterday that it dropped. And he's already got it on his video. God dang, Anthony. Didn't you do that yesterday? Didn't you get something good yesterday? Some guy, I sent it to him. Moo Clips used to jump in on our Sunday stream and just hang out. So I've talked to him a pretty good bit. He's in Europe. So he and I have had conversations, and it's easy for him to find the clips on Twitch, but since I stream on YouTube, he asked me if I would send him the stuff if anything cool happened. So whenever we have that situation where I get a drop or something, I just timestamp it in the video and send it to him, and he picks it up for the video. Tues. Yeah, I remember you did. I remember you said you found the one. You got two of them. That's pretty damn good. So with Moo Clips, I send it to him, and he decides whether it's worthy of video. But it's kind of like just kind of a thing we worked out. I mean, he's pretty cool. He, like I said, he actually used to hang out on the Sunday streams. But that video was only 5 minutes long. I don't know if he's already running out of content a week into ladder, if just nobody's finding stuff. If I remember correctly, he did. I think I sent him the Griffon gamble. I'm pretty sure the Griff gamble was on one of his videos. I think he was still streaming when that happened. To me, for gear, for Terror Zones, it's literally only if I'm trying to find Sunder Charms. I haven't had, like, anything else drop in Terror Zones. Liam, I did see that. That clip where that guy rolled that CTA was kind of funny. Dude rolled like what was it? It was like a 113 or some CTA. It was bad. It was so bad. James, just the same way, dude. You find the find the coronets, gamble at high level, and just spend money, dude. The coronets have a chance to um, spawn in your inventory as a diadem, and I just got super lucky, and it was a Griffon. I thought it was a pretty cool clip. Because we were just chatting like this, right? Just talking, and I hovered over the diadem because I've been gambling circlets for a while, cornets, and there's been dozens, hundreds of diadems at that point. So I just hovered over it, and it was a damn Griffin. I kind of lost my shit a little bit. I didn't rip my shirt off like Liam wants me to do, but for me, I thought it was a decent reaction. I mean, it's the only one I've ever gotten, ever. I've never found one. Going back 20 years, I've never found a Griffin's. And then we turn around and gamble one. Decent resist on that ring. It's pretty good resist on that. Level 13. That's actually kind of crazy. Janetha, what's up? Nah, Bob. We talked about it a little bit. People were looking. Low is actually higher in value than Sir right now, just because everybody's trying to get those initial griefs. I didn't dig into it myself, but I think a couple guys looked at it just to see where the price of Sir and Low were, and Low was actually a little higher. Nah, don't worry about it, Snipes. I'll have one by then. Have you started trying to post up that Titans to see what you can get for it? I'd be really curious to see what kind of trades you can get for that. That thing's pretty crazy. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, let's face it, man. That's an exceptional find. You should be able to get some decent rune for it. For those that don't know, yesterday Snipes found a 195 ED, 9 life leech ethereal titans, which is just crazy. That's just like an insane find. Off Nightmare Duriel, no less. That's so troll to me. Getting it off Nightmare Duriel. You're probably eating. The only thing better he could drop is a perfect one. I mean, because there's not a lot of room left, right? Being that it's 195, you can only cap at 200, so there's not much above that. Yesterday was an exceptionally good farming day, I think, for just everybody in general. We had a lot of good drops just within the community as we were streaming yesterday. People were finding all kind of stuff. It was crazy. Alright, that's the last of it. Let's go find some more gold. Snipes. Dude, that's me. That was me up until yesterday. Up until yesterday, my highest rune had been a foul. And then yesterday we pulled Vex, Ist, Sir, 2 Mals, pull Lem. That yesterday was insane. That's just crazy to me. Alright, let's hork a little bit. I think yesterday in just value was the biggest day by far. It's not even close. Ain't nobody bid on that eating? Yes. That's kind of a lot of stuff for a Shako when nobody's taking it. Yeah, I definitely can't complain, man. We went kind of ham yesterday. Yeah, that's actually pretty good snipes. That's pretty fast. What am I doing? Get some pots. Alright, first run. Yesterday it was the first run was the Sir rune. I probably just jinxed it right there, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The gym cat. People actually still trying that crap. It was the other Bob, Tommy. Oops. Didn't actually mean to do that. It's Bob Ballard that found the J mod. Alright, come out here. I would like to upgrade to a Griefs this weekend if I can get enough stuff pulled together to get a low rune. That's the goal. Yeah, the Spirit J mod. Gotta admit, that was pretty funny.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, we got us damn mana burn. That mana burn's so obnoxious. Get them all? Yeah, I guess so.
can't carry anymore.
Oh, you got rid of it, Bob? 15,000 sounds like a lot.
Good day.
Stop. Disappointed that you only got a 1920 torch. I gotta tell you, I was doing some summoner key running, and he is definitely being stingy so far. I've only gotten like one key off of him. Summoner being a cheap bastard. He usually dropped pretty decent for me when I farmed keys last. I was getting them from him pretty regular, but I've only pulled one so far. But I'll be doing some runs, try and get enough hate keys for Sunday. See how many Ubers we can get knocked out. Did find me another. I'm debating though. I don't know if I should switch off the Heart Carver, which has the +4 find item, for the magic find off of the Baba. I don't know which one right now is more valuable. I'm gonna have to play around with it. Because I'm not, like, find item for me right now, I'm at 70%. If I take the Heart Carver off, then I'm at 67, so I lose 3%. But then I would pick up 88 magic find. So it's 3% item find versus 88 magic find. That's my trade-off. Yeah, gee, that's kind of the trade-off. So but the 3%, I mean, I think that's livable. I think I could go with the Baba. I don't know. I'll think about it. I kind of do like the higher find, but I'm getting closer to cap. And if I could find some decent gear, that'll up that, and I could trade it off. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Oh, that was J-Mod. You'll see it. I've kind of gotten used to like hiding everything until I kill it all. I like kind of being surprised. Yeah, Zeki, it's maxed. I'm at the point of just dropping points in to find item now. One of these times it's just going to happen, and I'm just like not really caring what it actually rolls, and then it'll pop. Maybe I'll do the next one with the Baba. We'll mess around with that a little bit. I really need to respec. Here's the thing. Right now I'm running the Angelics Ring and Ami for the AR bump. So to get rid of that, I would have to dump points into masteries to make up for the AR loss. Which means points pulled away from something else. So I'm going to have to do a little balancing act at some point. But I should gain some plus gear, plus skill gear at some point. Because right now, I mean, like we're running wealth, rhyme. That's not plus skill. That's not plus skill. Angelics, not plus skill. We're running Inferno Strides right now. The gold drop on this is decent, but eventually War Travs. Then Dwarf right now. Probably, I don't know, either another Dwarf or a Nagel. So there's still some dancing around I got to do, but then it'll require a respec.
Good to see you.
And eventually the gold fine will creep up to where it's probably dropping double where it's at right now. I forgot to switch it. Well, I could still switch it. It's in my queue. You got a burr rune? Holy crap, dude. I'm telling you guys, it's back to that point where, like, when people are running while I'm streaming, they just, like, find everything. It used to happen a lot when I first started streaming. It seemed like every time I started streaming, everybody started popping gear. I feel like it started happening again. Come on, get rid of the fanaticism. There we go. Telling you, man. There's been multiple instances of it for sure. Seemed like somebody got a jaw rune yesterday while I was streaming. I swear somebody got a jaw rune last night, maybe. It was kind of crazy. Kilo, it's... Mine right now is cheap. I mean, if you look at my gear, I mean, IK Helm, cheap. Wealth to Make, Lemrune, cheap. Rhyme Shield, cheap. Angelics, cheap. Unbending Will, Foul Rune, cheap. Laying Hands. Everything I got's cheap, man. There's nothing here that's expensive. Nothing that I have is expensive. So, I mean, the harder part technically is getting your Barbarian through Hell difficulty. If you could get through Hell, regardless how you level, through group, pub games, just slow grind, if you could just get into Hell difficulty and get to Act 3 where you could eventually do Trav, the gear is not expensive. And the IK helm, honestly, it's not. That's fairly easy find. Somebody gave me mine, but then I found one yesterday. But IK helms drop like pretty often. That's not a. If you were to even try and trade for one, you could probably trade for one like for nothing, basically. So I mean, the gear's not expensive. I mean, obviously we get the endgame gears like Enigma, Grief, maybe Shaco if you wanted to switch that out. I might not. You might stick with the Rhyme. I'll probably put either Baba's in offhand once my guy's a little tankier. Rings are not that expensive, like maybe Nagel. Laying of Hands I'll keep. I always wear those. War Travs is endgame for those. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's true, Bob. It cannot be frozen there. What was I using for my CBF on my other barb? I don't remember now. Maybe I didn't have it. Maybe I might have had Troll Belt, maybe. Did I have no, it was the charmed, yeah, dish rag. I had the charmed dish rag for that. Yeah, that's what I had on my season 1 barb. All right, let's try the Alibaba. Let's put that on Switch. But I mean, where I'm at a weekend, this gear is not expensive. The harder part's getting your barb leveled up, because that be kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, Jake, we rolled the barb out first character this season. I don't regret it, dude. We're doing pretty good. We're doing better than the Sork at the beginning of last season. So
Greetings.
I think it was the right call. Perfectly honest, man. Mm, I hear you, man. I mean, eventually we all get there. Really, Eric? Isn't that what didn't the Dabrowski roll? Drew, I think he's regretting it as well. To be perfectly honest, I think Dabrowski went Druid start, and I think I saw him the other day saying that he kind of regretted going Druid start. God dang, a lot of mobs. Go away. I already hit 81 on my Sork. My Sork is leveled up pretty quick. For my key farmer.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, the cold Sork definitely has the advantage for early game for sure, 100%, dude. It kills. If you get the cold Sunder, man, it's pretty much game over. You can run whatever you want, whenever you want, with what little gear you have. As long as you have that Sunder, man, it's pretty simple. Jake, it's not. I thought it could potentially be game breaking when they first announced it. It's not as bad. It does make some things a little better. I mean, there's some builds that are a lot more viable now. I think Cold Sork is a tad strong. I think the Cold Sork is a little overblown because I mean, as people are saying, they were literally farming everything first night, first day. Um, Cold Sork plus Sunder and literally opens up the entire. You farm anything anywhere. That's a little much. Um, so that I still think they're going to tweak that mid-season patch. I think they're going to drop the cold mastery to work on 1/5 like the infinity and stuff. So drop rates. Some people tell you different. For me, that's high. For sure, it's high. What's up, Gerard? What's going on, brother? I've found like 20 plus Sunder charms just solo farming them. And it's a lot. I've found a ton of them. But I get the doubles with this Hork, so that helps. Certain maps are easier doing it solo, and so I've been able to pop a lot of Sunder charms. I did lose the bet. I didn't get all 6. I got 5 of 6. The magic one eluded me, so I did not find that one. But I found like 15 fire ones, like 8 cold ones. I've found a bunch. So yeah, the drop rates on the Sunders are crazy high. And that's after they patched that problem with the Horking first day. The physical one's to me is probably the second rarest one for sure. Let's drop these. I think I'm gonna go with the. I'm definitely going with the Babas, dual Babas. I just need to find Ish runes now. And we'll probably looks like we'll have to do some rolling. Getting stacked up on gems again. But I mean, I don't think I definitely was real leery about the Sunder charms when they first announced them. I thought they were going to be like super OP, and to an extent the cold ones are. But Kyle, I'm saving them to get it when I get a rare diadem so I can roll them. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Blue. Got to take a good nap every once in a while. I've only found one perfect one. I think it was I think I found a 70 fire. Like rolling rare diadems to try and get a 220. You use 6p skulls. That's what I saved the skulls for. Oh, you did it at work? Hey man, more power to you if you can get away with it. I used to work in a warehouse, and we built a little sleep cubby up on one of the shelves. You could get up there with forklift, and we built like a little hideaway sleep cubby in the warehouse. A rack, that's nice. Yeah, Eric, 100%, dude. Take them when you can get them. Yeah, eating. That's why I feel like they're going to do it to cold. They did already busted it down Infinity and lower res. I feel like Cold Master's next. I don't. I think they ran out of time. Yeah, seriously. I think they just ran out of time because I think they had a hard stop on ladder start. So they just ran out of time trying to work out because I think the Cold Mastery stuff's a lot of legacy code, and they just ran out of time in getting that change made. That's why I think it's going to be patched later. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, we were talking about. Was it yesterday we were talking about this? The Planet 13 thing. Yeah, that's this shirt. Actually, I have a couple shirts from there. That's where we start, Lapu, if when we go forward.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, my I got scammed at Planet 13 t-shirt. I'll stop with the healing. Sometimes these guys get to cross healing. It's annoying. That's why I need that grief. I can kill them faster and then they can heal. Whoa, whoa, back up a little bit. Ith and Eth.
I am overburdened.
Gold jumped up hard with the second Alibabas, though.
I can't carry anymore.
Duelage.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, let's dump gold.
Yes.
I've always done the Sorc first, so this barb was the big change for me. So let's see, that bumps my magic fine up to 430. 430 magic fine with the second bab and 1111 gold. It's pretty solid. Shang, it depends if what your it's a preference thing. Like, do you prefer full damage builds or magic fine builds? That's where it's the shakeout. I prefer 3-piece towel with Shaco and Hodo. That's kind of my build preference. But that runs me about 500 magic fine with everything else that I usually accumulate. So yeah, it just depends on your play style. If some people like to just run the full damage builds and then base their magic fine just off like charms and stuff. Shang, I'm pretty sure that is the case. Depends on I guess the build as well, but it's more of a damage build than the full towel setup. But I kind of like to split the difference, right? 3-piece towel's good. 4-piece is supposed to be great for lightning. But you can't go wrong with 3-piece towel, man. And Shaco plus Hodo or Oculus, depending on what you want to roll there. That the 3-piece is just like a nice middle ground. That's what I rocked on my main Magic Find Sorc for the longest time. 3-piece towels is just so good.
Good day.
Yeah, if you want to go serious, like what Lapu's talking there, the Death Fathom Nightwing is like the full blown damage build for cold. There's some trade offs, but I just prefer the 3-piece towel with Hodo and either Shaco or a Griff if you could put your hands on one. You just gamble at Griffs though, right? It's that easy. Just gamble one. Hey, a lot of people like to play that full damage setup because, yeah, I mean, everything dies so quick. You're just never, you're never really in any kind of danger. I mean, not that you really are with Tau, so 3-piece Tau. By the time you get 3-piece Tau, your gear's usually pretty decent. So the whole dying thing is not that big a deal. Thirty chaos runs. I will say that I did way more than 30. I couldn't even tell you how many times I've run chaos. It's just D2R launched. I mean, it's literally in the thousands of runs. I have never had a Griffin's drop. It's crazy. And there's so many people that have gotten Griffins in chaos. Out of how many runs I've found everything else in chaos. I have found everything else there, but I've never gotten the Griff there. Well, 99% of everything. I got my first, it was non-ladder when I got my first Iraq, but it was off of the Mephisto. Why is he not dying? Holy Jesus.
I am overburdened.
I don't care to run Mephisto anymore. If I'm going to run an Act boss, I'll just run Chaos. I just enjoy running Chaos more. Maybe we'll test the Sork in there today. She's getting up there decent level. We'll see if we can actually run her in there. I haven't actually tried that cold build in Chaos yet. We'll do this a couple more times. Maybe try it out, see if she's too squishy to run Chaos. Lapoo, I don't know that I feel that way, dude. I hate teleporting through Durance. I feel like I die running through Durance way too much. Or teleporting through Durance. I don't know what it is, man. Them dolls get me every time. I get the random death in there from my Merc popping a doll right next to me as we're teleporting through. It just seems to happen way too much. I hate Durance. Ouch, Jake. Yeah, that's painful. Liam, well, yeah, we've been saying that for a while, right? Search situations, I mean, you don't want it to die. Like, running Trav, I'd rather just leave the Merc in town because he's going to die at some point. And then it's 50k to get him out, which, for a go find Barb, not that big a deal, but still, it kind of sucks. Maybe, Lapoo, we'll test it out. We'll see. My Sork is extremely under-leveled. We'll see how she does. She does have a Sunder charm, so we'll pop her in there and see what happens. It's level 81. Gear's horrible. I did roll a Hodo yesterday because I found a Vex rune. So we do have a Hodo, but her resistor's still garbage. Maybe we'll check it out and see how painful it is. It could be that it's just bad. I love chaos runs. If I could do chaos runs, I want to do chaos runs. I mean, it is tough early with the Sork, but I don't know, man. I know you can moat trick Mephisto and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe there's a little PTSD from running through Durance for me.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, it's definitely for the hit recovery. But I mean, you still sometimes you can't avoid that the merc pop on a random. What the hell? Did he teleport? On a random doll. A Geeds! We got a Geeds! There, finally. All right. First one. No, still no magic Sunder. This is definitely a Geed since we're not in Terror Zone. Come on, 40. Let's hit a 40. It's almost anti-perfect. Woo, that's brutal. Wow. A freaking 21. Holy Jesus, man. Let's switch it out for the masteries. Man, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, what was the... It is a 14, so we do have that at least, but... Mad, gold's decently high, but that 21 magic find, dude, that's brutal. That is brutal. Might just throw that on the Sork. AB, it's kind of a trick. What you do is you set up a level. The optimal level is a 44 character and just feed it gold and let it gamble because you can only roll 3 different unique rings from a level 44. That's the trick. But yeah, we dumped 10 million into it. It usually takes you a lot of gold to do it. But I figured since we were capped on gold, we'd try it. I'm going to do it a few more times as I get gold. Yeah, still, man. It's the same as 3 7s, but that's still a horrible roll. 20 is anti-perfect. Alright, we'll do one more, and I'm going to test out Chaos on the Sork. We'll see what happens. That's the first one. That's the first Geeds we've gotten. So that's kind of cool. God. Just die, or where's the name? Might R is always great. There we go. Got a Conviction R up there. My R plus Conviction. We're getting some good ones. Let's go up there and kill him. I'll troll Moo Clips and send him the Geeds drop. You see if he says anything.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Full. Alright, we're going to dump gold. I'm going to switch to the Sork and see how painful
Yes.
Chaos Sanctuary is. Jump, dude. Alright, let's switch it up. Let's see how bad this is. Yep, I did, Shang. I gambled one last season. Alright, 82. I'm level 82. I have brown dish rag, otherwise known as peasant's crown. So, peasant dish rag. Alright, so gear wise, this is what we're looking at on the Sork. We did roll the Hodo yesterday from the Vectrin I found off of Countess. So we have a 39 Hodo, which is nice. Peasant Crown. Spirit Monarch 29, so a low roll there. Cat's Eye, or Eye Etlich. Spirit Shroud. Sathon Treads. I do have a Tau Belt, Train Gloves, and then just some rando FCR rings. 873 health. What's up, Tong? So pretty bobo setup on the Sork. So let's see how bad this goes. We do have a Sunder Charm. And we'll do full clears. I don't know how long the Merc's gonna last. Might have to pump him pots.
Thanks.
If I remember correctly, it's just the Oblivion Knights that are initially cold immune, right? These guys? I think everything else is fire. These guys are the Oblivion. What the hell? Nice random teleport on mobs there. So those are the only ones that used to give us. You had to tele-stomp those for cold Sorks. I found a Nature's Peace the other day. I forgot I had gotten that. I was sitting here thinking last night when I was doing my key runs that I can't do Neelathok yet, but I did find a Nature's Peace now that you said that. Eric, it's not great gear. This is like you're just kind of just getting into hell and doing a little bit of farming gear. For sure. I mean, this isn't bad though. It's not fast by any means, but it's not bad farming. Yeah, Bob, I don't like the YOLO Neelathok, man. He gets me more times than not. But again, with the Sunder, all his ads are no longer cold immune, so maybe that helps. I haven't tried it. See, even with the Sunder Charm, these guys don't die that fast because they still have 95 cold resist base. But with Cold Mastery, it drops it. That's the Hodo, yeah. The Hodo is definitely an endgame piece for sure. The Spirit, that's pretty I mean, that's not too tough. The base can sometimes be a little difficult to find, but that's not like horrible to get. The Hodo requiring the Vex rune, that's a little more. I did self-find that. My Sork found that Vex rune off Countess, which was kind of cool. I mean, but her damage isn't that great. What are we looking at? 4K blizzards? Still kind of got to take it a little slow. One out of every 5 or 6. Yeah, I could kind of see that. That's a lot, though. And you saying that's without the Nature's Peace, right? Just have to dance a little bit, keep my Merc alive. It's not too bad, though. My Merc is still pretty damn squishy. Definitely not my fastest Chaos runs. But we're literally a week in the ladder. I couldn't do this a week in the ladder last season with my Sork. I hadn't found squat with her then. Dance with the Ancients. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that timing with the fresh levels kind of, then it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, that I definitely identify with. I've done that before where, yeah, if you're at a fresh level, man, it don't really matter if you die or not. It's just a gold loss, but if you, with the way the stash tabs are set up, you can do the whole gold thing pretty easy. Wow. Insta-gibbed. I think they hit my Merc once. Yeah. That pack has always been everybody's bane, right? And back then when you back when he had those packs ran the Iron Maiden, that was always a lot of fun. I don't know how many guys played when Iron Maiden was the cast all the time in Chaos. Man, your Merc couldn't stay alive for anything. I mean, he just constantly killed himself. It's kind of stupid. Fortunately, they realized that one and pulled Iron Maiden out of the cast for the Oblivion Knights. Yeah, melee builds just got wrecked. I think so, Liam. He like insta-gibbed. There was a couple of those, and I think he was like a hardcore character. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Playing hardcore that way? Well, it had to have been hard. He doesn't show the deaths unless it's hardcore characters. That's kind of his shtick, right? It's like Crazy Finds, hardcore character deaths. Shadow plate. Strength requirements on that stuff is so ridiculous.
Death can save you from me.
Woo! Look at them drops. I don't know how much magic find I even have on this dude. I don't think it's much. 12%. I got 12% off the. That's the towel belt. I'm rocking that 12 magic find towel belt. That's all I got. All right, let's see. All right, here's the test. What can we find with 12 magic find? 12 magic find, magic finding. It's going to be my next video series. Now, I'm going to go 12 magic find, magic finding. I did do the P Topaz thing before, but yeah, no, we're going to do 12 magic find, magic finding. The Geeds is on my Barb. No, I think people would actually be interested in seeing what you could find with just like the low or nose magic find. I think that would actually be interesting for people. I might do an actual video on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, a lot of people when they get to hell, when they complete hell difficulty, they don't have any magic find. And one of the biggest complaints is I don't have any magic find. I can't find anything. Right? No, magic find doesn't change the base drop. Wait. Magic find only affects the unique set rare blue rate. Like it doesn't affect the bases. Or am I just misunderstanding what you're saying? Okay, that's kind of, I knew you knew that. I am curious now to see what would drop just magic finding with as little as you can. It's Spider Forest. Look. All right, so we'll do 12 runs. So basically, the magic find affects this. Like it picks a troll belt. Like if I had higher magic find, then I had a better chance of getting like the set one, for example, getting the Trang belt. The higher your magic find, the better chance you had of having the set roll being successful. So 12 magic find doesn't affect the base, it affects what the base can roll. So potentially with higher magic find, that troll belt could have rolled a Trang instead of just being a white. Tong, I could throw him in the cube or something. Right, exactly, Bob. Yeah, it doesn't affect the bases that drop. And they're right, it affects that percentage chance of it being unique versus set versus, or well, not it's not even versus. Like it does a roll to see if the unique roll is successful, and if that fails, then it does a roll to see if the set item's successful, and if that fails, so on and so forth, rare, blue, then white. If none of those are successful, and Magic Find affects those percentage chances. Runes, like each thing has like a loot table, right? And within that table, there's like armor, charms, runes, blah, yada yada yada. So all those, that's a predetermined set, and there's an initial roll that determines whether it's no drop, which you hear people talk about no drop rates, or whether it's one of those other items, and then from there, if it's a item like armor, whatever, then the Magic Find applies at that point. So like the initial roll, Magic Find has nothing to do with the initial roll. Right. What ABM's saying is correct as well. The no drop percentage decreases with more players, so that's why you'll see more loot drop from mobs, is because that no drop chance decreases with the number of players in the game. Because I think that in a single player game, like the no drop percentage is fairly high, so that's why a lot of times you'll see just mobs, just nothing drops. But as player count increases, that no drop percentage decreases, so you'll see more loot drop from mobs just in general. And people sometimes think that's Magic Find affecting that, and it's not. It's literally just the no drop percentage going down. Yeah, Garrett, it helps. The biggest help with the Sunder charms is cold, because you have cold mastery to reduce the resistances once you take off the cold immune. Whereas with the other ones, that's not the case. So even with like a lightning charm, the monster's still going to have a base 95 resist after the immunity is removed. So if you don't have gear like Infinity or whatever to reduce that percentage, then they still don't die that quick. So like Fire and Lightning, without like extra gear like Crescent Moon for lightning or like the Flickering Flame and stuff, they still die kind of slow. Whereas with cold, since you have cold mastery, they die pretty quick. Because like if you look at, I think I got like 100%. So like with that minus 100 enemy cold resist, when the immunity breaks, they're at 95. So with that minus 100, then they become -5 cold resist. But see, cold mastery is the only one that works that way. Lightning and fire are all plus damage, so they don't have that reduction in resistances, which was, I don't understand why they did that different, but they did. So Blizzard's like with the Sunder charm is super strong. Yeah, ABM. That what Bob's saying. They patched that right before Ladder went live. They did the 1/5 rule with lower resists and Infinity or Conviction, but they didn't do it with Cold Mastery, which what we were talking about earlier. I think they just ran out of time. I think they plan on doing that with Cold Mastery. I think they just ran out of time. I feel like it's coming mid-season. Or they might just patch it when they get it done. Who knows? Which is then going to piss people off because nobody likes nerfs. Anthony, that was kind of the argument that people were wanting to either see Cold Mastery go plus damage, or, like you're saying, make the other masteries go minus resist, and they just left it. So, who knows, man. Yeah, Tong, I'll be running tomorrow afternoon. And then Sunday I'll probably do a double. Sunday's going to be kind of big, Sunday afternoon, because we're going to do the, hopefully do the Uber runs, try and do some un-ID'd torches. And the stupid sandwich. Yeah, Bone. That it just, some of the decision making was kind of odd. And this goes back to the original devs, because for whatever reason they made Cold Mastery different from Fire and Lightning. My only assumption would be in that case was they were thinking they were going to offset with gear for those particular ones for some reason, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Phantom, maybe so, but I'm willing to bet they still do it. I mean, why would you leave Cold so much different from the other two? I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, man. Most of the Sorcs are running Cold. Most. Probably 90%. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Bob. There's just it's kind of overwhelming how many cold cold Sorcs they're running. That's an interesting way to look at it, Mana. I never really thought it could have been. Yeah, you're right. It could be that. Yeah, Aaron, I think that's just basically what the change is going to be. I think they're going to do the 1/5 effectiveness with sundered monsters. I'm yapping too much. These runs are taking too long.
Not even death can save you.
Jeb, I think it is skewed a little more. There's just more Sorcs just in general because of this. That's two. I hear you, Tom. It could have happened. Somebody got a burr rune earlier. Who was that? I don't know if they're still here. Somebody got a burr rune 30 minutes ago. Yeah, Jeb. I did that earlier, man. Um, Countess wasn't hitting me up for many. My dude dead? I didn't realize he died. I did okay on keys yesterday, but today I haven't gotten any. I haven't done a ton of runs yet, though. I think the Terror and Destro keys are 30 plus, whereas like the Hate keys are like maybe around 10. GA, yeah. G got the Burr rune earlier. Hate keys are the where we're hurting the most. I think we're probably around 10 hate keys. So I've been running hate keys. I've gotten a couple already. And for those that don't know, on Sunday we do the giveaway stream. The plan is to get as many keys together as we can. And we're going to... A couple guys are going to do the Uber runs for us. And then we're going to do giveaways on un-ID'd keys. Or un-ID'd torches. And the only caveat is whoever wins them, I get to ID them right before I pass it to you. So that everybody gets to see what key you or what torch you got. So yeah, it'll be fun. We usually have fun with the torch IDs, but they'll be given away. Yeah, I mean, I don't like running Summoner. I'd rather run Countess and Neelathok before Summoner. I thought about that as well, Liam. So we'll have to work out the details before we do the giveaways. Maybe like one each or something. We'll figure it out. Contributors get first crack or something. I wouldn't necessarily think Frozen Orb is not necessarily weak. I think the comparison is more that the damage from Blizzard is stronger than Orb. I don't particularly care to play Blizzard. I just like auto-picked Blizzard since the damage was there. I liked the you're a little more maneuverable, I feel, with Orb. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but it just feels that way to me. You have to get your timing right on Blizzard, whereas Orb you can kind of just spam now. Yeah, Anthony, that's what I kind of figured. And again, I found I got the Nature's Peace now, so it's even a little easier. Yeah, man, that's what I don't care about Blizzard is the miss factor, the randomness of it hitting. Yeah, Genobi, they changed that actually back in 2.4. they removed the cast delay. Yeah, clunky is a good word for it. There used to be a cast delay on Frozen Orb, and there's not one now. So you can spam it a lot faster than you used to be able to. I still don't think it's the same as, like, original Frozen Orb back in OG days. I feel like you could spam it a lot more, maybe. I don't... I feel like it was, like, crazy how fast you could spam Frozen Orb. Yeah, that was kind of the build, wasn't it, AB? I used to run T-Storm Frozen Orb, my very first Sorc ever. And that was back when you couldn't change your stats either. There was no changing your skills once you allocated points. I literally had a cold Sorc and I had a fire Sorc. You couldn't switch. AB, you don't see it. Dude, I want to run Firewall so bad. But I was thinking about playing around with it when I switched back to Fire, because my plan is on this Sorc is to get like a Flickering Flame made and maybe a Dragon and switch this back to Fire. Because Firewall was, you know, they had the bug, they called it. I thought it was working as intended when it was when D2R first came out. That Firewall stuff was so much fun to play. Then they had to fix it. That really pissed me off, man. I was so mad when that patch came through. Yeah, the Hydra stuff, I tried to work with the Hydra, but with the way the Hydra's target sometimes, it's just annoying. Yeah, Bob, it is expensive to get that build set up. For the barb later. Yeah, Blizzard hates fire swords. I don't know why they do, but they do. They take away our bugged firewall. They give us the they did give us Flickering Flame, but I think they really meant that for the druids. They did the Hydra fix, which really didn't do a whole hell of a lot. I mean, the damage was okay with the Hydra, but that was, you know, when they dropped that, you had the whole resist issue you still had to deal with. So, what's up, Andrew? What's going on, man? I think they just have something against fired sorcs. I did, didn't I? Yeah, it was a +1 barb ammy. I already dumped it. Yeah, you could go that route, but it's still, I don't know. I've always felt like fire sorks have kind of always took the back seat. Eric, I would agree with that, man. Melee didn't get much love this season. I still plan on going with the fire sork at some point.
Not even death can save you from me.
It's just going to need a little more expensive setup to do it. Yeah, I think melee needs like a cleave effect. Adding a cleave effect to melee would make that pretty nice, or a little stronger at least. Yeah, AB for sure, man. And they added it to Mercs, which was pretty cool. I don't think even like PD2 was able to help the Act 3 Merc though. I don't think there's any help out there for the Act 3 Merc. Even with I think PD2 does have like all the equipment slots for the Merc, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I played it. But even with that, I think the Act 3 Mercs were still kind of garbo compared to the other ones. Kill speed's still kind of slow. Like Mana was saying, Blizzard just feels a little clunky. Sometimes you can cast it right on top of mobs and it just doesn't hit them. It's kind of stupid. I hadn't heard that one. People are using a prayer merc. My default, I've done. This has been my default merc for the Act 2 merc since, Jesus man, since pre-LOD. I've always just gone with the Freeze Aura merc. Just always have done it. Yeah, but some mobs don't move, right? You gotta, like, those casters will sit still for forever. Like, yeah, you could cast it in front of the melee ones, but like these caster guys, sometimes you just gotta throw it right on top of them. Sometimes it hits them, sometimes it don't. Nah, no CTA yet. Yesterday we made the Hodo for the Sork. I'm still sitting on the Sur rune. We might do some, depending on how the next day or so goes, we might trade that potentially. I'd rather try and gear up the barb first, so my goal is to kind of get a low rune made up, or a grief made up, so I need a low. Sork is like my secondary character. This is going to be my key runner. Well, I'm just messing around, just curious to see, because this character literally has 12 magic find. If I run chaos, if there anything would anything of any value would drop. We're taking the RNG to the extreme. Shang, we were looking at that yesterday, and I think when somebody checked, and like low is actually valued higher than Sir right now, just because of all the people trying to make griefs and stuff. So it's not a 1-for-1 right now. I haven't verified, but just from a quick glance, people took a look, and that's where it was at. I guess it depends on secondary mods, Andrew, as far as a Picome, or if there's any. I don't know what a normie one would go for playing. Yeah, I know, Lapu. I'm just lazy. That extra click, man. I'm just kidding. I tend to play differently when I'm on stream versus when I'm grinding, because I spend a lot of time looking at chat. It's coming easy. You just got to play while I'm playing. Like while I'm streaming, you got to be playing right now. Your luck changes at that point. My streaming adds like 200 magic find. Fuzzy, I think I have one. I'll check when I get done this run. It's not a good one though. If I remember correctly, I got like a 89, dude. Alright, Bob, man. Have a safe drive. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah. 10 minutes till next Tues-Thurs-Sun change. I hate them spawning there now. Do you want that Sunder if I got it, Fuzzy? Like I said, it's kind of a garbage one, but I think I have I think I found one yesterday, day before, that I just kind of stuck away. I mean, the one I'm using on this character is not that great. What I got? Yeah, see, that's an 81. All right, we'll check after this run. I'm so used to running lightning. This feels so slow. Gee, what is happening, dude? Double high rune drop today? What are you doing, man? I want my streamer luck cut, if you will. I get like 10% high rune value for everybody that gets some while I'm streaming. Alright, this is kind of boring me a little bit. Easy, that's what I'm using. My Trav Barb is running Unbending Will. Let's see, create. Alright. Let's see if we got one. Ouch. Almost 2 hours without a key. Yeah, I got one. It's an 89 fuzzy. It's a bad one, but I got one. Yeah, Kyle, I've seen like dudes crunch them numbers like that. I've seen all kind of stuff. Easy. I mean, you should. I was about to switch back to the Barb. This Trav or this Chaos farming with this Blizzork's kind of boring me. And I'll show you my setup for my Barb, dude. I don't have that great a gear. I mean, I can't full dive into a full Trav pack, but I can split them out and kill them pretty easy. That's where we got the server, and yesterday was Horking Trav. Did it on stream too. It was pretty cool. Chaos used to be I could used to farm Chaos for just hours and hours, but since I've made the Barb last season, Trav has kind of become that spot for me. I could just do Trav over and over and over and over. Cold Sork belt. I don't know what you mean by Cold Sork belt. I don't think I have any belts right now. No. Yeah, that's true. Snow Clash is kind of the cold belt. I don't usually run it though. I hear you, Fuzzy. Yeah, wind one. Oh, by the way, if anybody needs any fire Sunders, I got too many. So if anybody needs a fire Sunder, come to win one and I'll give you one. I got way too many fire Sunder charms. I find them like 3 to 1 any other one. Yeah, all the gems, the gold. Running Horker and Trav is just win-win. And my gear's not super good. I can handle it for the most part. I do have to pop rejuves pretty regular, but right. But banana mayo, that's got to be fuzzy. You want a fire Sunder? All right. Let's see. We'll give you a decent, at least a better one. Well, hell, they're all kind of eh. All right, here's an 86 fire. This is the best one I got. It's on the ground. Where you at, Banana Mayo? Asteria, if depends. I have luck. I'm assuming that's Andrew. If your gear sucks and you want to try and farm Sunders, wait till you get like Cold Plains, Stony Field, and just teleport around and kill the champ and boss packs. And it's not a huge drop rate, but you can usually get usually get one, maybe one per Terror Zone. I feel like your rate's obviously going to be a little higher with a Horker, but with the Sork, you could run around like Stony Fields, Bloodmoor, Cold Plains is pretty easy. And this is if you're like under geared. You could just hit the packs and you'll pop one. That's kind of what I did early on. Even on the like my Barb, I did like Bloodmoor and Stony Fields and stuff, and just ran from pack to pack to pack. Yeah, not a problem, man. But yeah, I mean, try those things. I mean, you should be able to do it. You don't have to have good gear to do it. You want one nano? I got a ton, dude. I'll go back into the game if you want one. It's getting hard to even give away these stupid fire ones because you get so many of them. You re-roll, so you can roll the. I haven't tried. You can re-roll the Terror Zone or the Sunder charms. Yeah. Let's see. I know yours are wrong. Let's see. Why do I have so many 87s? That's kind of crazy. Here you go, man. Not a problem, man. Oh, I thought you meant you re-rolled a Sunder charm. Yeah, Lynn's pretty much. They're getting pretty close to that now, unless there's like a really good rolled one. Rocky Waste. See, Rocky Waste you could probably do fairly easy. Stony Tombs has got some density, so if you're not geared, you could maybe run into some trouble in Tomb, but you could probably do it slow. But Rocky Waste, if you just run that zone, you could probably do that one not too bad. It's a good vintage Kaio. Is that what you're saying? Alright, let's go back to the Barb. Alright, who was talking about the Barb earlier? Alright, so for the Barb, I am running Unbending Will. Bone, it just depends, man. I don't really feel like running Rocky. No, still no Trang armor. So, like, Unbending Will, that's actually pre-grief. It's a really great weapon. I haven't tried Oath. That's also supposed to be a good one. But Unbending Will, I mean, I'll show you. I'll run some Trav. You could use this in Trav easy. IK Helm, which, again, I mean, it's not a rare item. You could find IK helmets. I think I got one I could give away. Wealth, you need a lem rune for that. I'll show you. This is what I was using before the wealth. I was just using this I found randomly. I was farming Trav with this before we got the lem rune to make wealth. And the wealth is not a defensive piece by any means. It's literally just a magic find, gold find piece. See, there's no defense on it. There's nothing. There's no survivability on the wealth armor, but I could run Trav with that. Rhyme shield, cheap, shale F. I run Angelics, Ring, and Ami for the AR. Right now, I'll probably switch that out. Gold wrap, cheap. This is probably the most expensive piece. The laying of hands, of course, these start dropping, and eventually everybody has multiple pairs of these. Dwarf stars, the only thing you kind of need to help survivability in Trav. I probably wouldn't run Trav without getting a dwarf star. But this is also another one of them things where eventually everybody has them laying all over the place. And then just some Inferno strides, which I just randomly found. So the gear to run Trav's not bad. And I'm running Berserk. That's my setup. But I mean, I think you can run just about everything in Trav. You can run Whirlwind, Frenzy. And then I just do Babas on Switch for horking. Yeah, Frenzy might take the grief. I haven't actually tested Frenzy in Travincal, so that's kind of word of mouth. People have mentioned running it there. Yeah, and the Infernos do have the fire resist. I like the dwarfs just because they absorb more than anything, and I actually like the dwarfs for the gold find because it's 100%. I usually run double dwarf stars just for all the gold that drops. Warcry. I mean, I think every build you can technically run in. Jin, I think it's just still sitting in my inventory. I haven't done anything with it.
It's locked.
But what I do, I don't run full in and take on the whole pack. Once I get a little more gear like the grief, I can run in and smack the whole pack around without any problems. But I just like to pull out like a few of them at a time to just chase me out. Then I'll just kill them out here. Just keep it simple for yourself. And they usually more than one chases me out, so I don't know what they're doing. And before I made the unbending will, I was using the head striker, just a non-ethereal head striker. It worked decently. It's a slower weapon, so switching to unbending will is just because it's such a fast attack speed. It's nice. You just got to know when to reset. If it gets a little too crazy, just leave the game and start another one. Some are worse than others. Yeah, Jen, I'm probably gonna put together something to trade for the low rune, so because I want to go ahead and get the grief so that the kill speed here is quicker, just to speed things up. Because I mean, when I'm full decked out, you can run into Trav with your barb and just wreck everything in a few seconds. Hork and move on. Right now, I have to play it a little slower, so I want the grief. But I mean, we're not doing too bad in here. I mean, we've found some decent gear. Most of it I can't use, but I've been able to give away a lot of stuff. It's doable easy. You just got to play it a little slow at the beginning, man. Just pull stuff out, 3 or 4 if you can at a time. Kite them back, kill them. Hork, pull the next. And then you'll eventually build up to the gear where you just go in and kill them all at once. I mean, it's basically, it's literally that simple. I mean, I'm only a week into ladder. We're only a week into ladder at this point. I was using this head striker before I made the unbending will. I was just using that. So it's a good pre-grief weapon. I don't mind it at all. It's a little slower kill wise, but I mean, it's not a grief, so yeah, Snipes, you can have it. I don't need it anymore. Well, let me do this. I was gonna work on a barb video, like a starter gear thing tonight. If you could hold off, I'll get it to you later. I kind of wanted to work on that this evening to show exactly what I just showed, that you don't have to have like crazy gear to farm this stuff.
Good day.
Oops.
Yes.
WinterCon Planet 13. I ain't going back to that place, man. They scammed me. Wow, Lens, that's a good. How much gold fine did it pop? The 15 all res by itself is really nice, but if you popped it with gold fine, man, that's a good charm. Snipes, you could always go to the unbending will, man. Just go straight to it. What level's your barb? I know you got a foul rune. We could find you a white phase and you could socket quest it for 6. Yeah, Tyler, Butcher's Pupil is solid for Nightmare, pushing through Nightmare, easy. And see, now with the dual Babas, I'm rocking, on Switch, I got 450 Magic Fine already. And they're just plain. One of them has 1 ist in it. $75? Yeah, so you could equip the Unbending Wheel. Keep an eye out for the white phase, and you could go ahead and make that. Find you a wife. I'm not in the matchmaking business. I think Snipes is spoken for anyways. I think Janitha would take issue if I told Snipes I was going to find him a wife. I think you might want the phase blade just for the attack speed, though. We were talking about an unbending wheel for Snipes wanting to equip for his Babbo.
Greetings.
It's just Liam mishearing things. Yeah, we got on Moo-Moos today. My goal is to actually be on his clips a little more this season. Here's what screwed last season. I had such horrible luck the first half that by the time I started finding stuff, Moo Clips had stopped making videos for the season. So I didn't make a single one of his videos for last season. Spandex is just gambling at level 45. We went through 10 million gold and didn't get anything, but I'm going to try it a couple more times. If you gamble at 44, it reduces the
I can't carry anymore.
it reduces the rings that could potentially roll, that's all.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I was the one that came out today, or whenever it was. But that just happened yesterday. We just got that rune drop yesterday. Look at that, popping 50k gold at a time now. Easy. I feel like with the gear I have, at least you could probably do about half of the council at a time. Half is pretty safe. It depends on the auras too. If you get like conviction or fanaticism on them, then you got to back it off a little bit. But like most of the time, I think you could do 4, 5 to 6 at a time and be fairly safe. You just got to watch it. Shang Mumu, he and I had talked a while back, and since I mainly stream on YouTube, he asked me to send him stuff if I found anything. I think for Twitch he like does clips, looks at clips for the different streamers and stuff. That's the only thing I don't know about whether he's the same arrangement where he asks them to send him the clips or not. I don't know. Since I mainly stream on YouTube, he asked me to just send them. So I had time stamped the video yesterday, so I sent it to him like last night, and then he put it in the video today. He might have that set up with all the ones that get the clips, though. He might ask all of them to send it to him. I don't know. That one dude though. There was a dude towards the end of it. I think his streamer name was like Shaco or something. That dude, man. You talking about my luck. Holy crap. That dude got like a Griffon, a Zod. I think he got the Zod and the Tal armor in one Chaos run. And then later on he got like the Griffon. It was crazy. Y'all want to talk about streamer luck. That's it right there. Oh, did he? I don't think I paid attention to the last one. I kind of, when I'm just watching them, it just I enjoy. I like kind of look at the the ones that died, the hardcore deaths. Those to me are just funny. Because some of them are kind of stupid. Some you can't, account for, the lag deaths and stuff, the server issues. But some of them guys made some plays that have been like, I don't know, I'd have saved and exited on that one. But yeah, that dude for sure has some crazy luck. Alright, I'm going to trade this un-ID'd J-Mod. If anybody's interested. One low rune. Any takers? If you pass and this becomes a J mod, y'all gonna be crying. Good gamble. IO. Deal. I will say that you definitely need to have stacks of rejuves to do this up until your gear gets better. Before I leveled the Sork up, I was running over and doing like Eldritch and just getting rejuves as I needed them. That's a lot of blues.
Good day.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. That's a troll one. It was kind of funny, a couple weeks ago before ladder started, I got a Jade mod. It was a Jade Monarch of Deflecting. I forget what the prefix Jade was. But I thought that one was pretty funny. Because I got the of Deflecting, but it was Jade mod. I still haven't heard about any more declones. We were talking about it yesterday, and I think there was a non-ladder one happening, but we hadn't heard about. Was it Poison? Yeah, I got that one. That one was kind of trolly. Easy. I'm rocking on Switch. My find item is 66%. It's not bad. 75 is the soft cap. Yeah, I think they're dumping all those SoJ's that rolled over from ladder, so they're just running them on non-ladder just to get rid of them. All them leftover botted SoJ's. Kind of another reason you have to pull them out is the healing they have. Your DPS isn't high enough to kill them quick enough. Sometimes if they're in big packs, you can't kill them fast enough to overcome the heals. Come on. Stop running. You know, one fool just running back and forth. See, they're cross healing too much. It's annoying.
I am overburdened.
Got anything in this pile? Small charm. And nah. There's one on Asia tonight, or is that a non-ladder one as well? Oh, down ladder, okay. Yeah, if you run a different build, you can take advantage of leech for sure. Nah, Josh, the trains just don't exist. Definitely have not been dropping.
Yes.
Somebody gave me one for good luck, so I have to rub it on occasion just to get it to work. Oh, also for Sunday, for the guys unaware, we do giveaways on Sunday. I do have the 16/20/10 Annihilus is going to be up for grabs as well. That's going to be one of the giveaway items on Sunday. Might have some other rando stuff. Yeah, Jen, we got the server. Dude, yesterday it was just nuts. I was doing some countess running for keys yesterday on the Sork, and I got Vex. What was it? Vex Ist, 2 Mals, Lem, and a pull rune, and then we horked a Sir with the Barb. That was all yesterday. That was just absolutely crazy. Come on out. And I just hate these things, so I always kill them. Just because they annoy me. Conviction. Back that one away. I forgot to dump gold. We're going to have too much.
I can't carry anymore.
Yep, there it is. Too much gold. We might have another. We might have enough gold here shortly to do another
I can't
swing at the
carry anymore.
SoJ's. Josh, it's tough to get away from, man. It's tough to get. It's tough to break away, dude.
Good to
Here's
see
what you do, man. Go get you some beer, sit down tonight, and just start doing a nice slow level. Just nice slow playthrough, man. No rush, no pressure. Just sit down, grab a beer, and just do a little playthrough, man. Where's that damn thing at? What the hell are they doing over there? Yeah, I know, man. Meth, pot, gambling. It's all the addictions rolled into one game.
Good day.
Yeah, sound like a party. Stupid Hydra. Get out of here, man. Just because. Today is Friday, Josh. It might be a good day to do, step on in there and give it a little run. Mana probably so. I hear you, Josh. Do y'all just watch the weather and decide the evening before it's like tomorrow's a no-go type of thing? I think, man, I've got the Sork, and I got a Druid like to the 44, so I don't know. I might level the Druid. I kind of want to play it around. Kind of wanted to play around with the Fire Druid, so I got one up to 44. So that one potentially could be the next one. And I always end up rolling a Paladin just so I can do my own Ubers and stuff. So there's that as well. Fanaticism, awesome. Come on out. keep forgetting to empty my inventory. I don't know, Liam. I keep kind of pushing off. Druid might just be my character that I don't play ever. So it might be next season. I don't know yet. I doubt I'll roll an assassin this season. This whole character slot thing is becoming a big issue. Nah, I feel you, Josh, man. It's I I don't always, but I mean, sometimes it gets kind of rough, man. You go out, it's just it'll hit me. Remember to empty this next time. Why can't I pick that up? There it goes. Yeah, I don't want to buy a whole new game. I'd rather they add the slots. I'll pay for extra character slots if they want to add microtransactions. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to buy a whole new game to get a whole new set of 20. I want just more slots on the one account. That could potentially be the play, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, well, I already got the druid. 7 foot seems a little much, Josh. How big's the boat? Yeah, Zach, exactly. Because they added them for this transition for the last ladder. 32 foot, 7 foot seas. Ooh, oh man, it seems like a bit much. I don't know about that, dude. All right, it's Rocky Waste. We're getting horrible terror zones today. I am just running out of space. Physical. Jav skiller. Probably give that away Sunday. I rolled this one. If y'all didn't see this the other day, I think it was Wednesday. I cubed this peak home with 32 life. Was it Izaki? I think I might have saw that. I don't remember. I kind of remember seeing Whirlstone pop up. I think that's when I was leveling the druid up. Yeah, the Jav is 20 life. Somebody gave us that one. I think JD gave us that one to give away. So we're going to give that away on Sunday as well. It's a nice Jav skiller. So we'll have a couple decent things to give away. Yeah, man. It does. So we got a physical left. I got 3 fires. What are these? Those are the skillers and 2 poisons left. We can give those away. People don't want them now. Yeah, that sounds about right, Josh. So it'll be interesting on Sunday. I hope to have quite a few keys farmed up so we can do a bunch of torches. What are y'all talking about? It'll be white. I don't know why. I can't believe I succumbed to peer pressure. I thought I was past that. Y'all killing me. Courtesy to invite a new neighbor to for a housewarming. Your housewarming, or are you saying like have a housewarming for a new neighbor? Is that what you're talking about? AB, it's a long story, man.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll say this. So, we had this conversation a while back. My wife eats. We were talking about food or something, and got on banana and peanut butter sandwiches. Pretty common. Everybody's had or knows about banana peanut butter sandwiches. Well, my wife does banana mayo. And everybody freaked out. So yesterday was the end. I had started a bet at the start of the ladder that I would find one of every Sunder charm within a week. Now I found like 20-some Sunder charms, but I only found 5 of the 6. I never found the magic one. So I lost the bet. So we ended up going on Sunday. I'm not going to eat the whole damn thing. I'm going to try this banana mayo. My wife and I have been married for 33 years. And I refuse to eat this damn sandwich. So we're going to do it on stream on Sunday. And I'm not eating the whole damn thing. If I don't like it, I'm spitting it out, and that's the end of it. But I'm going to try it. Did I hork these? Yeah, I horked them. No, there's no I'm eating half a sandwich. I'm going to take a bite of it. A big bite. I'll take a big bite. But I don't know, man. Liam, maybe so, man. I might go, well, this is actually not bad. I'm not seeing it. It sounds horrible. I've always thought it sounded horrible. So, yeah. I might hork that damn sandwich. Yeah, there you go. I wanted y'all to eat one. I want y'all to make one to eat along with me. Tyler, that is a great idea. Tyler won the internet for the day. I feel like everybody should try it with me at the same time. It's apparently a thing. I mean, it's not like she made it up. Her family ate it. She eats it. She reached out to some cousins. Yeah, they've had it. I have just never heard this shit before. Easy. That's more likely going to be me, dude. I can't even fathom mayo and banana going together. Tommy, I agree, dude. I don't. We've had this conversation multiple times, and nobody ever has said, yeah, I've heard of that. I actually like mayo. I'd like it on my ham and cheese. I don't want it on my banana. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Eric. Mayo on French fries? No, but I could fathom that. I can fathom mayo on French fries, but actually, I think I've seen somebody do that. Seems like there's somebody I work with that put mayo on their French fries. I can see that. Banana and beans? Well, see, to me, that sounds kind of weird. Perfectly honest, dude. Banana and beans sounds kind of weird. Maybe plant. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of banana beans. That sounds kind of odd to me. Perfectly honest. But she was trying to pass it off as a Southern culture thing, like a Southern food, and I just there's multiple people from the South in this chat that have never heard of it. So that's going to happen on Sunday. Again, I refuse to commit to a whole sandwich or even half of one. I commit to one bite. Erica, no doubt, dude. I don't doubt that at all, man. All right, these guys are hitting me way too hard. All right, dance around, let my health regen a little bit. Forgot to restock my rejuves. Natto beans, no, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I can kind of see that, but not with, again, Tyler, not with bananas. You can't. Knowing him, he'd probably put it in the damn clip. Ah, Liam, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't care for that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Not a fan. Yeah, Denise. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that at all. But I mean, there's something. I mean, like, I don't know if have you guys ever heard of or had mochi? It's a Japanese. How would you even describe it? It's this weird gooey, not gooey, kind of a sticky paste ball thing. It's I don't I've never cared for mochi. I've never been a fan. My mother loves it, and she makes it. And my dad loves it. I do not like mochi. Chewy, yeah, it's very. I mean, it's it's huge in Japan. They love that stuff. I just don't. I don't know what it is about the flavor. I don't really care for it. I don't really like the texture either. I'm with Tyler. I'll eat an entire quart of ice cream. I'm all about some ice cream. Really, I've never seen different flavors of mochi. My mother just made mochi. I don't know of flavors of it. That might be a more current thing.
I Might need a key.
Mochi ice cream? That's interesting. If it's based off of the original mochi that my mother used to make, I probably wouldn't like it. It wasn't just the texture. I didn't care for the flavor of it. Making up for yesterday, and they're not going to find anything today. Tomac, what's up, dude? What you calling me, Phil? Man, don't make me smack you up. Mint chocolate chip's a good one. It's not my favorite. My favorite's actually we talked about this in stream a couple weeks ago. It's like it's French name, Dolce something. It's like a caramel, vanilla caramel swirl type thing. I really like that one. That's probably my favorite. Yeah. What Moon just said. That one. That one is that one's tough to beat for me. Thing is, I'm diabetic, so I have to watch my ice cream intake. It's not the best thing for me, put it that way. I forgot to dump all my gems out. Maple nut. I don't think I've actually. My dad's like a big fan of what's like it's pecan something. There's a name for it. It's pecan. I forget, but he loves that one. Yeah, the butter pecan. That's it. Yeah, Jeb got it. Yeah, and that it actually is good. I don't mind that one. That one's a pretty good one. Bob, you probably needed to take a nap, dude. Yeah, I'm sure you were, dude. Praline's good. I like praline. Yeah, that's a good one. Wheat butter. What kind of ice cream you buying, Tomac? I love strawberry. I hate coffee. I'm not a coffee fan just in general. I can't drink coffee. I've never liked coffee. I'll never like coffee. Coffee is not my thing. And my wife's the opposite. If she doesn't get her coffee, you don't talk to her. But coffee, I've just never been a coffee fan. Favorite wine? Alright. Wine thing. I am a sweet wine fan, and here's the thing. I never was a wine fan until I started making it. Little known fact. North Carolina State Fair, I won first place in amateur winemaking. With Muscadine Red. So that's, making wine kind of got me into wine. But I still prefer a sweeter wine. I don't really care for, I haven't made it in a couple years, Jeb. It's kind of funny because the whole Koof situation kind of really threw things off. But I've won multiple years in a row with my muscadine. I'll show y'all the trophies next, or the ribbons and stuff. We've taken like first and second place most years that we entered. I entered a national one and got third place. There's all kind of like wine competitions and stuff. No, Liam, I doubt it. Dude, I mean, I'll keep an open mind. It might end up being good. I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, Moscato. I could drink a Moscato. That's not a bad one. There's different ones, but Noir or Pinot Grigio, is that one of them? One of them's white and one of them's red, right? The Pinots. Tommy, for us, it was, oh my God, what was the name of that cheap? This is like when you're still underage and you get somebody to buy you some wine. It's oh my God, it's like $3 a bottle or something. What was that stuff called? Boone's Farm? I think it's Boone's Farm. Yeah, Ozeki, that's it. Boone's Farm. That was my first wine. No, I take it back. My dad used to let us have like a glass at Thanksgiving when we were young, and it was like Mogan David, I think it's actually called. Yeah, Boone's Farm doesn't technically count as wine, I don't think. Mad Dog 2020. Oh my God. Vex and up, mana. Vex is the lowest I count as a high rune. No, just Vex. Vex and up. I consider up to gold like maybe Lem to gold, like mid rune. The high rune's Vexing up for me. Thunderbird. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you one that you guys have probably never heard of. Because Kroger's is still around, right? Kroger's grocery stores, those are still there around, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. Anyways, Kroger's used to have their store brand was like Cost Cutters or something. And Kroger's grocery stores used to have, I don't think they still do, but they used to have Kroger's Cost Cutter beer. And it was in a bright yellow can with a freaking pair of scissors on it as a label. That's some cheap stuff right there. Oh, really? I thought Kroger's was like getting bought out. I didn't know they were out there buying stores. Because the Kroger's we had that we went to all the time in Wilmington got bought out by Harris Teeter. But they actually, hold on, I got to see if this still, if I can find a picture of it. Kroger's had their Cost Cutter beer. Kroger's Cost Cutter beer. Oh, dude, they got pictures of it. Oh, wait, you can still get it? This place is selling it. No way. That's a picture of the can. You scraping hard times, you drinking that stuff. But apparently you can still get it. I'm seeing ads to buy it. Yeah, JLR, tell me how that goes, dude. I'm serious. If you decide you want to try it, I need to know how bad it is. Yeah, right, Liam? Looks like beer you get in a prison. Yeah, it just says beer. There used to be a generic beer. It literally was just a white can that said beer on it. That was actually a thing, too. The cheapest I ever went was Milwaukee's Beast. Wow, Tyler, really? Holy crap. I did not know that. What is it? Catacombs. I was never a Natural Light fan or Miller Lite. I didn't care for Miller Lite either. We did Bush and Milwaukee's Best in college. That was the cheap stuff. Well, yeah, Zeki, that tended to be the situation, right? It might not have been a fan, but sometimes you just had to go with what you can get. I didn't know Kroger's was that big. That's kind of crazy, actually.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I actually don't mind PBR. Right now, for me, my go-to is there's a local. I don't know if it's local. I think they've gotten fairly decent size. There's a brand called Red Oak that you can get around Raleigh, and it's kind of regional, I think, but they've gotten a little bigger. So Red Oak is kind of my go-to when I can get it.
I can't carry.
What's the Pennsylvania one? What's the name of it? For some reason, I have Jaeger stuck in my head, and obviously it's not that. It's Yingling is kind of my go-to as well. I don't mind a Yingling, but I really like the Red Oak brand that they have here. It's actually really good. Tommy, it's weird. Here's the thing I ran into with beer and diabetes. Beer tends to actually make my blood sugar go down. Liquor has the opposite effect, and I think it's a fermentation thing. It seems like I read something about that. But I mean, it's all moderation, right? I mean, I can't sit here and just drink constantly and don't think it's going to affect me. But I mean, I've tied one on occasion. It's not that often. I'm a social drinker. I've never been one to just kick back with a beer. But I'm hanging out with buddies or something. Yeah, we'll get some beers and have a drink. Go fishing on the boat with my friend. We'll have some beers then. I mean, I'm more of just a social drinker, so it's not like I drink that much. But yeah, it does have kind of an adverse effect with diabetes. Yeah, Jeb, that's well, it's a distilling versus fermenting thing too. There's some differences. The end effect is not great, so you definitely don't want to be that much of a drinker if you're diabetic. That's for
I
sure.
can't carry anymore.
It does have an adverse effect. But then again, it's all in how you do things in moderation. Because mead is made from honey, right? That's what mead actually is.
Good day.
I've had it. I mean, again, I offset my sugar intake with a insulin pen, so what I take in, I can offset. So instead of your pancreas doing it for you, I do it externally through injecting insulin. So I mean, that's basically what you do with. I mean, there's other things that come along with diabetes, but they're more the long-term effects and stuff. So that's why you hear about them checking blood and stuff. That's basically what it is. I mean, when you're checking your blood sugar, you then offset your sugar with insulin. So it can be managed. The problem is a lot of people just get mad that they have it. So and I went through this phase too, where you just don't care and you just do whatever, thinking it's not going to affect you, and it can mess you up. Yeah, mana's actually on point there. Yeah, that's the thing with the whole guys that were doing the stills and stuff. The still, I mean, the illegal stuff. What the hell is it called? Moonshine. Made improperly will kill you, just straight up kill you. That's why it's outlawed, because I mean, it can be dangerous. It can be, if they don't know how to make it's dangerous. Does anybody got a grand charm we can re-roll? I got a lot of gems here, but I don't have any charms. Or yeah, blind you and do that. Josh, there's some serious stuff out there, for sure. There's some serious stuff out there. Hold on, let me make a game. I just want to see what kind of luck the first two I got. Zeki, did you give me those two, or was it boned? I got two from one of you guys, and I rolled skillers with both of those. I think it might have been boned that gave me those. Zeki, do you want a one for one on the P amethyst? Are you where you can use some more? Oh yeah, it was Bone that gave me those. Yeah, we rolled those into skillers pretty quick. Well, Chico said it for him earlier, Josh. I like to keep one, so I've only got 7. Yeah, you don't have to give me that many. Here, I'll take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you.
I'm actually going to roll these into charms. Well, we'll see what we got. Alright, so let's do... We got one charm. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so far I've rolled that P-comb and a P&B plane from rolling the charms. I'm collecting heads, Josh. Well, that one's obviously a higher level one. And we got a summoner. We're not keeping that. Alright, that was 3 tries and we got a skiller. It's a bad one. I'm not going to keep a summoner skiller, but 3 rolls. I don't know what it is with skillers. I always have good luck. I always have crazy luck with skillers. There's another one. Defensive. We'll re-roll that one too. Alright, 4 rolls, 2 skillers. Can't keep that one. That one's garbage. Alright, so that time we got a defensive, so can't keep that. So let's try again. There's 3 in a row. Oh my God, what is going on? I'm gonna keep the war cry. I actually want the war cry. That's, I don't even know what to say. I've never rolled 3 in a row. No, I don't. I'm gonna put that on my Horker. Tommy, you got another one? Dude, I've only rolled 12 gems. Yeah, Tommy, if you got another one, let me roll another one. All right, I don't even I call, yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. Yeah, I'm in win 1, Tommy. Jesus Christ, man, that's actually nuts. It's got to be a record, right? 3 skillers in a row. I don't even know what to say. Now, granted, the first 2 were garbage, but that's just stupid. Pretty insane, guys.
I can't.
All right, can we do it again? Oops. Let's do this. All right. I'm afraid to even roll it again. I mean, it's got to break the streak, right? But that's just stupid, man. Here we go. That's more like it. I would have had to have shut the stream off if we'd have just rolled a 4th skiller in a row. That'd have been too much. Yeah, Eric, that's true. I don't. That's kind of on the bottom scale of the ones to keep. What's up, Dangerous? So I don't really care about keeping one of those. But yeah, no, 100%. It's not a bad one. We're gonna roll some of these skulls since I haven't dyed them yet. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fill up on space. Oh man. Yeah, the skull's making that clunky sound. It doesn't sound right. Doing re-rolls. It sounds broken. Alright, 3 skulls. Worst roll yet. I normally don't mana, but yeah, I mean, if you got something that you can switch out for, I'll do it. I got 14 from Azeki for amethysts and rubies. I don't have a diadem to re-roll. That's the only thing I re-roll with skulls. Danger is just in how they're used. Because of that, people like to re-roll rares with the P skulls, and it takes 6 to re-roll a rare item. Yeah, like the Sorceress. I stick with the diadems because every time you re-roll a rare, the bottom level drops a little bit. But with diadems, it never gets low enough to affect the stat rolls. So diadem is kind of the best thing to roll. Yeah, it takes 6. That's the thing too. It's pretty expensive. How many you got, man? I got space for 12. And the fact you can't shift control click over is annoying. You want to do 7? There, perfect. Oh, one of these was a now double check I didn't give you a flawless one. I have one in my inventory thing there. Alright, so how many we got? I'll hang on to the skulls for now. That should be in... yeah. We'll hang on to the rest of these. I'm eventually get... if I even get a white diadem, I'll imbue it and then re-roll it. So we got... I've never... my luck has been horrible with crafting. I've pretty much given up on crafting. That's actually... oh no, it's just the shocking. I thought it was the double lightning roll on it. Alright, well, do we have enough for one more? Yeah, one more roll. We'll use the ruby. Alright, there we go. Not bad though. We rolled probably 40-ish gems and got 3 skillers, so can't really complain about that. That's actually pretty nuts. Do you want more skulls? I didn't know you were still wanting to trade more. I could give you a few more. Hold on. See what you got. That's 6. Here's 6 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. We've got 2 more rolls. All right, we're back to normal. We're not doing crazy stuff again. Nah, don't worry about it, man. I'm good. You can keep the rest. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow afternoon, same time. So if y'all want to hang out. So 3 o'clock, 6 on Saturday, and then Sunday's the big one. We're going to be doing the key farming. New little twist on this, and Liam brought it up, and it's a good point. Those that contribute keys, we're going to probably do like a separate series of spins for the guys that actually contributed towards the key farming, and then after that, then we'll just open it up for everybody. But I feel like we should at least, the people that have farmed the keys get a first swing, but we should have enough keys for quite a few Uber runs. So what I'm thinking of doing, and I might talk to the guys that are kicking in the keys, each one gets like an un-ID'd one, and we'll ID them and see, and then from there we move on to just doing give outs for those, for the rest of them. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be doing some farming as well. What's up, Chris? And see how many keys I could get stacked up. I think I'm probably just going to run hate keys for the other guys that are doing key running. So I'll focus on hate keys to kind of try and even up the counts, because I know there's a ton of Destro and Terror keys already farmed up. So I'm going to try and just do summoners and see how it goes. But that's on Sunday. So tomorrow, 3 o'clock, I'll be on, and I'll continue on key farming. I hear you, Kyle. But I appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to hit the like on the way out. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, guys.